Before becoming a popular rapper, the late rapper King Von rapped these lyrics on the track Devil. According to one of Chicago's old block's most psychotic assassins, the late King Von had a reputation on the streets. And while many individuals continue to dispute that King Von murdered people, his close companion Lil Durk and the authorities have confirmed that King Von was responsible for the vast majority of gang hits in Chicago. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at how Lil Durk exposes King Von for being behind multiple gang hits. Yeah, you heard it right. Well, let's start our video. Too many violent crimes committed by the rapper King Von have resulted in the deaths of too many victims. Although many individuals may not recognize these victims, others do, and they're regularly discussed. He has planted a Von as a memorial to the lives he has taken. K.I. Gakira Barnes was a member of the 63rd Gang, popularly known as Gangster Disciples. As adolescents, Jake IRA and Gang Vine had feelings for one another when King Von told Gang Vine he liked her and requested her to leave the gang lifestyle. Gakira did not believe, however, that King Von enjoyed the game. His closest pal, according to the man, she believed that King Von only desired her demise and did not care about her. Gakira was correct about King Von, as she failed to avoid his bullets for the months that followed. Gakira was far more dedicated to gang life than her relationship with King Von. She is suspected of killing Odie Perry 3 years after Jake IRA was alleged to have done so. On her way to a party, she was struck by a vehicle and died from her injuries. According to the J.K. Bodie story, it was claimed that King Von was responsible for Bodie's demise. His ascent to popularity as a rapper was aided by living on King Von Street. On the day of Gakira's death, they had a Twitter exchange in which he informed her that he was dead. Whereas King Von is commonly considered to have revived Gakira, King J stated that King Von could not have eliminated Gakira since she would have previously eliminated him. Although official documents claim that King Von effectively halted K.I. with the revelation of G&J's information, which wiped out King Von Street credit, a great number of people decided to engage in criminal activity. On October 12, 2012, 2 teenagers were kidnapped. Others, like Richard Modell, whose family said his real name was Modell, were gravely injured. McCambridge was the youngest victim identified after a night of gang violence in Chicago. Modell and his cousin were shot on their way to meet a girl in the South Chicago neighborhood of West Woodlawn. Modell was included in EBT. According to reports, the Gangster Disciples were eliminated as a result of violence between his gangs and other competing gangs, including the Black Disciples of Old Black. The suspects in the incident were identified as King Von and his friends T. Roy and J. Money, who met up with Modell at his cousin's house just 3 blocks away from his property on the 63rd, 100 blocks of South Roadways Avenue, just before 9:30 p.m. on a fateful evening. Before being brought to Northwestern Memorial Hospital, Modell and his cousin were discovered laying on the street. Modell perished despite the fact that his relatives survived. Upon Modell's passing, King Von ridiculed him on Twitter. Not only did he mock Modell's death, but he also hinted in a tweet that he murdered Modell. Von stated on Twitter that after being recognized as a suspect in the crime, that he and T-Roy had a quarrel and didn't stop thinking. It was unclear at the time what he meant, but his friend T-Roy, who was also deceased, was officially charged with removing Modell. 10 years after the Modells and King Von and T-Roy were attacked in Cambridge, it was revealed that King Von was a genuine culprit. Richard Modell was never apprehended for his purported participation in the attack. No one will be held accountable for the murder of McHenry Richard Modell now that he has passed. Derek Johnson, also known as P5, was his own gangster in the streets of Chicago, but he did not reside in the popular gang streets like an Old Black and had a different outlook. P5 was a gangster from Gyro City who was murdered in the streets of Turville by King Von, J Money, and Big A. After becoming a rapper, he continued to eliminate targets. Because of the sheer quantity of bodies that he gathered in a matter of days and weeks during the month of October, King Von always maintained that October was the actual Halloween. P5, who was 23 years old at the time, sustained multiple gunshot wounds at 9:13 a.m. on the 6,200 block of South Eberhard Avenue in Chicago. A few minutes after the incident, the injured man was transported to the hospital by paramedics. There were widespread suspicions that King Von was involved in the shooting, but no arrests were made. Others alleged that it was Jay's Money or Large from one of his buddies, but King Von's tweet before the P5's removal made it difficult for people not to point the finger at him. In his tweet, he said that A-Man's contacts with T were the way they were because he had been victorious. First, I must catch up. allow me until Friday. King Von was ironically significantly implicated in the murder of P5, but Nanoblock never arrested him. P5's demise was regularly criticized while King Von was still alive, and when King Von was similarly ousted in 2020, P5's family members publicly celebrated. His cousin and younger brother, who were present when P5 was gunned down, revealed that they wish for King Von's death, and they are pleased that he has died. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.